All right, now, Roxy. Now, Ricky, it's a very, very sad day for one of your colleagues. I don't know if you gave her a call for the new year, but the prayer warriors are definitely being solicited for Miss Tiffany Haddish. I don't know if y'all heard the shocking news. Now, they're saying last year comedian Katt Williams was forced. The courts allegedly forced him to apologize to Tiffany after claiming that she wasn't a real comedian. They say she didn't have any jokes. Well, now I don't know if y'all heard, but she was in Miami this past weekend, and they're saying, honey, people started grabbing their bags. Some people left out the club with their drinks and left the club, they say, because Miss Haddish bombed on her show. Now, allegedly, she had a few refreshing beverages, honey, before she performed the show. And they say, honey, this girl got up there and bombed. They say, honey, she delivered a poor show. And they say people were shouting out, say, honey, this is ridiculous. People went all the way to Miami to see the show. They say it was terrible. And, you know, Tiffany said, you know, that she apologized. She said that, you know, when she just had a few drinks and stuff. And some people say, you don't drink before you go do a show. That's usually what some of the men comedians do. But a woman shouldn't do that because a woman...
In her defense, man, the James L. Knight Center is very hard to perform in if you're a comedian.
Well, did she not know that when she took the show?
I'll perform in Miami, but I won't do a show in that venue again.
Really?
Because it's just not set up for comedy. Like you got to be, have a lot of experience to perform there because it's really set up for concerts like bands and rappers. That is not the James L. Knight Center. And a lot of comedians talk about it. It's just not intimate. It's a big old stage. You're away from the audience, and
that's never good.
Yeah, nope. I don't know if you ever performed there before, Brad, but it's the James L. Knight Center. It's kind of hard to perform there, but I think she would have done better in an intimate. And it's hard to perform on New Year's because they pushed the show back to like 10:30, just where you could, do the whole New Year's ball drop thing. So people have already been out partying and drinking.
Right.
And if you're not a seasoned performer, whatever, it's just not going to work out for you, And if you don't have anything to drink or whatever, it's hard to focus on your material.
Really? Well, did she not call any of y'all to ask before she took the job?
No, I mean, she got enough experience. She got a name or whatever, but I wouldn't have hosted the show and surrounded myself with other comedians and came out and hosted the show. So the pressure ain't on you to do a headlining gigs. I would say I'm going to take 5 comedians with me. I'm going to pay them out of my pocket, and I'm going to come out first. It's a night with Tiffany Haddish, and I'm going to perform and have a good time and do all of your jokes in between so you can stretch your material out.
Right.
That's a smart thing to do. Like that come from a seasoned 30-year professional like myself. That's just me now.
Well, we're trying to reach out to have her on the show so she could, explain it and you could talk to her about it. Because they say she just called people up on the stage and they say people in this audience was telling jokes. So I don't know if she paid them or not.
Well, we all have bad nights.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, we just got to keep her lifted up in prayer for the new year.
But if it weren't for these cell phones, nobody ever would have knew because I done bombed a few times myself.
Right. Back in the day, right?
I have bombed. I have forgotten jokes. I have did the same joke twice at the same set. And just get so distracted, and then when you start seeing people headed for the exit, it just get bad. So it's experience, a learning lesson.
Yeah. Well, the color today, y'all, is pomegranate. On the high end, you say pomegranate. On the low end, you say beautiful light pink. That's your color for the day.